Here's how Democrats could hurt the stock market. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate this turbulent world. Stocks have been buoyed by the very high likelihood that Republicans will keep control of the Senate. Democrat plans for economy-crushing tax increases and a Washington takeover of health care would never win Senate approval. But one tool the party's far left will employ to push its social agenda is aggressive regulation. Joe Biden has vowed to reverse many of Donald Trump's deregulatory executive orders. Cabinet departments and regulatory agencies will be issuing a wave of new rules. None of these require congressional approval. Take energy. Biden has promised to ban any new drilling and exploration on federal lands for oil and gas. Permits for new pipelines will be delayed into eternity. So will permits for facilities to export liquefied natural gas. More damaging, existing pipelines and drilling operations will be subject to onerous, nitpicking inspections with an eye to slowing or even suspending operations. All this will slow investment and raise costs. The new administration will do here what it did to the coal industry under President Obama, that is, severely damage it. Appointing new members to agencies, such as the Federal Communications Commission and the Federal Trade Commission, will have enormous consequences. The FCC several years ago put in suffocating rules to regulate the high-tech industry as if it were a 1930s utility. Under the Trump administration, that was reversed, and investment in new tech breakthroughs proliferated. Will the Biden government try to turn back the clock? Or will the FTC and/or the Justice Department move to bust up high-tech giants? Farmers are worried they'll be subjected to unnecessary and damaging new rules from the EPA, such as restrictions on genetically modified seeds, even though countless studies have found them to be totally safe. Other breakthroughs that would mean more disease-resistant seeds and less fertilizer use and less need for traditional plowing will be delayed. The Labor Department and the National Labor Relations Board will be pushing unionization on companies, which would then suffer from stifling work rules. The pharmaceutical industry will be under intense pricing pressure that could end up reducing investment in new medicines, a grim consequence that did happen in Europe. Approvals of new drugs and medical devices could be slowed in the name of safety. The FDA's moves to more rapidly green-light approval of generic drugs could be affected as well. Pressure from Senator Elizabeth Warren and others will lead to more regulations for the financial sector. Actions on rules and regulations do not make headlines, but they will affect the vibrancy and creativity of the economy, which will be bad news for stocks. I'm Steve Forbes. This is What's Ahead. Thank you for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions. I look forward to seeing you soon again.